Hey guys, it's the Bat. I'm back again with another comic book haul. Got some good books that I picked up, some nice new books that came out this week, and got an act of random kindness from John from Cable Comics. A couple years ago, I had sent him a comic book. What was that book? Justice League, the movie cover variant, and it's been a while, and apparently he never forgot it. I had forgotten all about it, but he had, I guess it stayed in the back of his mind. So he sent me an act of random kindness for the book that I had sent him a couple years ago, which is really cool. I really appreciate that. And the book he sent me was King in Black, #1, the variant edition. So I was looking in the package that he sent me, and something told me to check this other taped up backing boards. It looked like it was padding for this book, and I was ready to just take the other stuff and put it aside, and something said check that he had backing boards inside a comic book bag, and the way it looked like it was, like I said, packing to help protect this book. So when I looked into it and I started fiddling through it, there was another comic book in there. And when I saw this book, all I could say was,
"Oh, snippity, snip, snip, snip."
And man, it just really surprised me. I've never seen this book, at least not in my local comic book shop. But I know it's the Department of Truth, issue #3, the cover B, which is a great cover. That's a very nice cover. Too bad for the glare. Sorry about the glare, but beautiful, beautiful cover. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart, John. If y'all haven't subscribed to Cable Comics or know of Cable Comics, he's been around for a while. Very nice guy. Doesn't do videos like he used to, and it just really warmed my heart that he thought of me to send me something like that. And once again, John, I really appreciate it, and you guys should check him out. Now I went to my local comic book shop, and a collection that came in, and I went through that collection, but it wasn't really nothing but a lot of filler books, and but it had some books that were pretty cool. I picked up some Charlton comics, actually Yang. I already got the first appearance of Yang, but I didn't have any more Yangs. I remember this back in the day when I was a kid. I was not impressed by Yang, and I didn't buy it. At the time, I was buying, if I bought anything out of Charlton Comics, was E-Man. And Yang just never really appealed to me. But now that I'm older, I've learned to appreciate a lot of things, look at things a lot differently than what I did as a kid. And whenever I see old Charlton comics in that type of condition, I'm grabbing them. I don't care what title it is. I am grabbing it because the paper quality of Charlton comics was poor. I mean, it was almost like newsprint, if I could classify it like that. The covers really weren't made of material that would stand the test of time. They were easily to degrade, easily to get spine ticks on, fingerprints, all kinds could damage these Charlton comics. I also picked up issue #4 and issue number 5, and they're in great shape. Might have a little spine tick here and there, But other than that, they are beautiful, beautiful comics. Oh, found this also in that box, and my friend at the comic book shop only charged me $2 a piece for them. He charged me $5 for the Star Wars free comic book day. And what intrigued me about this cover is the fact that it had Darth Vader and Boba Fett together. And in the story, it's a small story. Boba Fett was sent to assassinate Darth Vader, and and it didn't go right. But I really was happy to find that comic book. I also got these for $5. Power Comics, way back in the day, 1977, I think. I could be wrong. 77, 79, between that era. Power Comics was around, and like independent company. And this is Power Comic presents Bluebird. The cover is beautiful. The color saturation is just terrible, though. It's really oversaturated. And also there was Cobalt Blue, issue number 1. And I was glad to grab them. Both those covers are immaculate as far as shape-wise. And back then, that was when the independents really started coming around and trying their hand at becoming a prominent company. And you had quite a few of independent comic companies that just didn't make it. And this was one of them. Now, this one really shocked me. He only charged me $7 for this. Giant Size X-Men number 2. And it's not in 9.8. It may be a 9.4. Or, I don't know, might be a 9.2. But it's a beautiful book. And it reprints the X-Men by Neil Adams just before the new X-Men came on. Now, I went to Five and Below today. I normally go in every once in a while and see if they got any new comics. Lately, they haven't been having any comic books in. But I did find this one pack. And, well, it was a bunch of packs, but this one pack in particular, when I saw what I saw, I had to grab it. So they have packs that are like $5 a pack with four comic books in it. And these are all DC comics. What was in there was Flash number 57, No Justice number 1, it also had the wedding issue of Batman. Well, we all know what happened with that, issue number 50. But what really got me, this was on the front cover. I'm surprised nobody picked this book up. It's going for $75, if not more. It's the sketch cover, Justice League number 5, with Cyborg on the cover. No ticks, nothing whatsoever. Beautiful cover. And the bad part about it, I wasn't in the comic book mood at the time. So I was with my wife, and we were just basically shopping around. And I picked it up, and I was carrying it around with me. And I knew what it was, but sometimes I get in a mood where I get too much comics, and I get kind of burnt out. And I find now that I'm getting older, I get burnt out a lot easier. But something told me, don't put that book down. Don't be stupid. So I took the book home and immediately got it out of that wrapping and put it in Mylar, which made me very, very happy. Now, on to the new books that I picked up this week. Future State, Harley Quinn number 1, Jenny Friesen, or Friesen cover of Wonder Woman. Beautiful cover. Beautiful cover. Got the Future State, the Next Batman number 1, the J. Scott Campbell Wonder Woman 84 cover, and Future State Wonder Woman number 1, the Adam Hughes cover, which is really nice too. And I got the Future State Harley Quinn number 1 with the Gary Frank cover of Harley Quinn, which I like a lot. Now, second printing of Star Wars Darth Vader, issue number 7. Well, I keep getting that glare off from the TV. Okay. Let me turn it off. That's still... Got Eternals number 1. The J. Scott Campbell cover. That's beautiful. Nice cover. Venom number 32. I was kind of up and down with this cover. It didn't really impress me all that much, but I got it anyway. Then I picked up some of the Alien variants that Marvel had put out. Picked up the Amazing Spider-Man number 56. Miles Morales number 22. Iron Man number 5. And only one, this was the only store that had that copy. I went to 3 stores just, shopping at that time. And only seen one store with that variant. Now this variant, I think is going to be the sleeper. The one that is going to, in time, is going to gain a lot of value. The Venom, issue number 32, Alien variant. Beautiful. Beautiful. But what got me was the Return of the Valkyries by Art Germ. Got Valkyrie on the front cover, issue number 1. This is Art Germ at its best. And I had to get the Virgin variant for this book. Issue number 1. Oh, that glare. Beautiful, beautiful book. And the rest of the books, let me see, I think I put them away. I don't really, like I said, I don't really like showing too much of the new stuff unless it's something prominent. I know everybody and their cousins after this book, that Amazing Spider-Man, number 55. That's a beautiful book. Let's see, what else did I get? That was this week. Oh, yeah, I think that's basically it. I did get that Star Wars. Where's that at? Yeah, this one, High Republic. Everybody's going nuts over this book. I guess I'm not that much of a Star Wars fan to go nuts over it. But my one store, it was 1 per customer. Then I went to the other store. He didn't have a limit, but I know they have like a store limit of 2 copies per customer, any book. And then I went to my other store. He had a bunch of these. And I grabbed a few of them. But yeah, I got my copies of Star Wars High Republic. But they said the High Republic actually made its first appearance in Star Wars Kylo Ren, issue number 2. And I do have that one. I'm going to go back and reread that one just to see. But I know the prices have been steadily climbing on that Kylo Ren. Actually, I showed that last video, that miniseries. It's been jumping. So if you can get your hands on it, it's still pretty cheap. It's pretty manageable as far as spending any money is concerned before it gets out of sight. I would try to get a copy of all 4 issues. Issue number 1 is going for money. 2 and 3 dealing with the High Republic. And issue number 4, is going to follow right along with it. So it's good to grab the entire miniseries. And that's about it. And once again, like I said, I want to thank John from Cable Comics, man. I really appreciate that. That was good looking out. I wasn't really thinking about it, but thank you, my friend. And for the rest of y'all, my subscribers, I really do think, it doesn't really matter to me because I'm not in it for subscribers or trying to make money off of this YouTube. But there is something going on, and I've noticed it quite a while, but I never really said anything about it. But I've been at like 740 for the past 2 to 3 years. And it's like every time I get people, they subscribe, it'll get up to maybe five or six more, then all of a sudden, boom, it goes back to 745, or 744, whatever. And this has been like a game and tag, game of up and down for the past 4 years. And I noticed somebody else had said something about YouTube finagling with other people's YouTube accounts. And I just got that feeling that that's happening to me. But like I said, I do this more for a hobby of just trying to show comic books. And I'm happy, and I've got quite a few good friends through YouTube. I'm not the best at keeping in touch with people. I'm more of the introvert type. But people that I do talk to and I do converse with or leave comments to, I care for them. I care for them deeply, and it's just that, like I said, it's if YouTube is doing this, it's kind of messed up, because for those people who really are trying to get I can't even get the words out, their site up and going into something, where they want to monetize or become bigger. It's kind of hard if you get flagged by YouTube for something that's insignificant or wrong, or you get suppressed. I don't know. Maybe I might have said something in my past videos, or did something in my past videos that put a flag on me. I really don't care. But I'm just saying, for those who are trying, it's not right. But I digress. But this is Bad Avenger. Like I always say, y'all guys be well and take care. And I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.